Brunson was pretty good for the Knicks.
Maxey and the denial. Jamal Shed checks in for the Raptors. Chris Boucher was superb on a Wednesday night. Oh, Pöltl with a denial.
I tell you what, there's a lot of guys that you got to give a kick in the you-know-what, right? And you get worn out coaching them. Give me a guy like Boucher and figure it out.
Ochai, great work in transition. Maxey, she is. Here's Oubre, another denial, Jack.
2 steals. The first time All-Star season ago. Here's Nasri. Got blocked by Pöltl.
Here's Porter to Murray. Open look. Brown to the cutting Murray. Murray.
And it's interesting. That's a great point KG got from Pöltl. Look at that block.
Shed with it.
I think just like R.J. Barrett, Pöltl's better playing fast.
R.J. from Mississauga. And they're like, hey, come on. It was Davion Mitchell, not
right.
Boucher. Boucher had split in.
You got to be defensive oriented on this jump ball.
Russell, Davis, and the block by Pöltl. Oh. At some point, they're going to need a boost from that bench. 9-2 run by the Lakers, Jack, since the Raptors cut it to 6. 15-point game as we head to the 5-minute mark. Boucher, Jakob.
You're creating it too, right? And you're creating a mentality, because you see it in really good organizations. You know, you go to Boston.
Country music, man.
You do?
Yeah, Tennessee Whiskey is one of my favorite songs.
Terrence, blocked by Pöltl. Mitchell the other way, shot out of a cannon, down the lane and to the rim, splitting a pair of would-be defenders. And it's been good defense by Toronto. Porter Jr. ladles it to Zoo, blocked by Pöltl. Great defensive play for Toronto.
It's a back on Grady Dick, looking for that, again, that backdoor cut. Here comes Giannis. Bucks read it defensively. Giannis step through move, gets blocked by Pöltl. And they played well in all of those games.
Could have won all 4.
Giannis whips the pass to Pöltl. Got him though.
But not giving up, get the rebound or get the steal and get a 2-point bucket.
Ivy battling through the teeth of the defense. Holland, Cunningham, Cade crossover, backing in on Abaji, spins away, help comes. Great job with the help. Moore, over to Duran. And Pöltl!
Being aggressive. That's what happens when you put the work in and you have that green light.
Jackson. Freeman. Raptors by 8. Good job by Yak. Here's Toppin with the 3. They've been struggling from distance, so now.
Scotty's so fast. You gotta stop him before he turns that corner. Make him take a tough shot.
BA puts it on the floor.
Steal by Ty Jerome again. He plays almost like a defensive back in football. Ty Jerome does. He's just roaming and watching that basketball.
Okoro off to Allen, blocked by Pöltl.
Shot clock inside 10. Duran with the screen, moves to the paint, gets the pass, tried to power it up. Screen from Jalen Duran. Jace to the basket, swatted from the side by Pöltl.
You see Mitchell though?
Pels can't do anything at the offensive end right now. Elford on the run, going to get there. Yep, and it's pinned to the window. So Toronto had their way.
Excellent player out of Baylor. The preseason shoulder injury had set it back, but he's on course now. Bam, got past Pöltl and knocked it out of bounds.
How the scheduling goes for the NBA Cup. As Adebayo is met by Pöltl and still battling. Raptors up by 21. Siakam, shot doesn't go at the rim, batted around out of bounds.
Opportunity to play some really good teams and keep this thing going.
Raptors are going to improve to 6-4. And Christian, our camera operator, but he appears to be okay. Here's OG. Of course, Jalen Brunson played at Villanova. And a whistle and a foul.
Get the deep post up and demand the ball, particularly against guys that are smaller.
OT blocked by Pöltl.
Dick with 12 points. He's made 5 of his 7 shots.
Yeah, but really efficient from the field at the rim.
They did not advance to the postseason last year, Atlanta. They were 36 and 46. Johnson and a turnover. Out on the run, the denial. Great hustle by Pöltl.
Penetration and a drop off by Baji. Good offense.
Trae Young changed by Pöltl. The presence.
You see it already.
Here comes Jonathan Bobo, so that streak will continue. And Trae Young has it denied. RJ scoops it up.
We told you earlier the Raptors' best offense is on the fast break. Okay, to the catch, rejected by Pöltl.
Here's Scotty.
Very efficient, very aggressive tonight.
Game high for the Raptors, 13. Russell has the most for both teams, 14 and a denial.
Look at the defense of Baji playing on Cam Johnson.
Johnson, 17 points on 9 shots. Claxton's shot doesn't go. Shed now into the front court. Grady in the corner. Baji! Houston dumps it off. Here's De Silva, denied by Pöltl. Suggs puts it on the deck. Jalen Suggs finds KCP. Raptors trail by only 7. Then Jacoby. Turnover. Here's Lopez. Lillard getting by Walter. The help is there. And it's Pöltl. Yak with the denial along the end line.
Here is Garland. Got a half step on Barnes. That was blocked, however. Barrett on the bounce. Try to draw a foul. He gets it to go. A tough shot by RJ Barrett.
Top side to Asar Thompson. Shot's going to be all air. Rebounded by Duran. Blocked by Pöltl. Raptors to Emmanuel quickly, and he triples.
And then split off of that. Now Barrett had only 5 points in the first half. Already has 2 buckets here, and you don't want him to come alive. And it's going to be a jump ball.
Corner 3-point shooter.
And RJ creating that opportunity, turning the corner a bit, drawing Tatum, kicking it to the corner.
Jakob with the steal.
Dame was trying to set something on Pöltl. Giannis spins off of him. No call. It's a 5-on-4.
Veet. On the drive, Jakob Pöltl takes that away. 64-56. On the bounce, beautifully done by Trae Young. Barlow denied, and it's Dick the rebound. End of the clock here. Dyson Daniels recovers. Nance has it blocked by Pöltl. Shot clock violation.
Raptors by 3. A fake. Oh, Jakob with the denial. Here's Barrett right to the iron.
How about Scotty B? One of 4 players, 28 and 6 this season. Jokic, Doncic, Sabonis. That's pretty good company.
No indecision whatsoever. 9:35 to go. 5-point lead. Zion on the attack. Cut off. Vooch sends it now over to Kobe White. White spinning around, now attacking. Oh! Pöltl! The Toronto Raptors and Emmanuel quickly, as you mentioned, on a minutes restriction. Here's Vucevic denied. Second block by Pöltl. Out to White, and the 3 is there.
You notice the anchor is still Pöltl. He's defending that paint, as you see right there, timely.
Block!
Defending that paint, plastering it to the backboard.
It's a 1-point game.
And sometimes those are the best threes when you don't have to think about it. End of the shot clock or end of the game clock.
4th block by Yak. Soft, smooth, tear into softness. Another denial by Jakob Pöltl.
He's added more to his game.
Harden, Zubac denied at the rim. Jakob Pöltl. Under a minute to go here.
First bucket for Scotty Barnes. Toronto's up by a point, 7-6. And Carroll turning the corner, full head of steam. His shot is blocked. Raptors run. Barrett with the hammer. Caldwell Pope. Walter physical on him. KCP driving into Pöltl. Pöltl took it away.
great hands, great finishing ability. He's making that catch regardless.
Philadelphia, they've committed 5 team fouls, so a bonus situation already. Here's Doughton, waiting, hesitating, driving, and Pöltl says, I'll have none of that. Lawson! Raptors lead after the first half.
Draymond running with friends. Moody rocks into a 3. Draymond Green back out to Bajemski. Laid it down the lane. Nice block by Pöltl. Plays a little like Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, no, he's playing well. I think he's liking his time here.
Coming over with R.J. Barrett.
Then they tackled him again on the other side of the court like it was a game winner. Then they waved the basket off.
And I like this expression afterwards. He kind of just shrugged his shoulders like, oh, well.
Did you see the crowd, though?
Exactly. Hoops in the district on a Monday night. Wizards are in Philly on Wednesday. Take on the Pacers Thursday at home. Sarr turns it over.
Looks like you about 8 years old.
Pop sent us a couple photos throughout the year of Bub and guys in the league. I think about Cam Whitmore.
Deep in the paint. That ends a run of the Raptors. They were on an 8-0 run, and then Pöltl swatting it away from Bridges. And Walter in the last game, last night against Portland, 1 of 4. Duren in the second block by Pöltl. Here's Mobo with it. Duren has it stripped by Pöltl. Holland comes up short with Pöltl on the scene.
It's an old style Georgetown. When I was at Villanova, that's how John Thompson had those guys playing. They would beat you up all day, and they would say, they can't call every foul.
And a slam dunk, Duren, just a power move.